Okay, you guys ready to watch a fight between Las Vegas Metropolitan Police and a guy who was wandering in the road? This is Law and Crime Network. Check them out. They've got a bunch of great body cam video and jails recap videos. This is from about a year ago, but this is from the jails TV show. So let's break this down. They get into a little altercation. I kind of want to break it down.
Charge. That's
Okay.
what I'd like to know.
So from what I can see, he looks kind of like a homeless male, uh, probably a habitual drinker, because of the way that the officers are appearing to talk about him. So let's watch this for a second.
A what?
Quiet time, sir.
Intoxicated pedestrian on highway.
Intoxicated pedestrian. Okay, let's prove it. Let's go blow.
Okay, so intoxicated pedestrian on the roadway. Seems like some of these guys know him. When you work booking long enough, you start to know people.
I wouldn't drive no goddamn car, no nothing like that. I can't have 2 beers.
2
Not a
beers.
very fun drunk,
Always 2 beers. Always 2.
sir.
Not a very
damn
fun
right.
drunk.
Just no goddamn reason for you to have to do this.
Put your other hand on top of your
You're
head.
pissing me off. Let's not take care of these handcuffs.
Okay, so I've said it a million times, and I know I'm only a few videos into this new channel, but the Las Vegas jail, I really hope it's changed in the last decade, because every time they're doing an intake search, it seems like they're doing that search at a different place, against a different wall, a random wall. Like over there, you can see that there's a search station kind of with that mat on the ground on the left side of the screen. And now they're doing it over here. You got a trash can right there. You got milk crates around the corner. You got chairs behind you. Very cramped space. And let's see what happens here.
Put your hand down.
Right now.
There we go. Oh,
Okay, so immediately this male deputy here, or this male officer, attaches to the individual's right arm and does kind of a reverse chicken wing or wrist lock or something like that. Looks like he's getting ready to. He's holding the hand and twisting it around, trying to get that positive control. Okay, this looks good so far. He was giving him commands to put his hand on top of his head, and he wasn't. For whatever reason, the cameraman was pointed at the ground, so we don't really know what led up to this.
Pissing me off. Let's not take care of these
Come on,
handcuffs.
put your
Let's
hand
stop
down.
right now.
there we go. Oh,
Hand down.
Okay, so both officers, these are officers, both officers are attached. That's good. But from this position right now, you can tell that this officer has decided to take the male subject to the ground. But he has not communicated that to his partner. And that would be my biggest gripe in this sort of use of force critique. If I was in any sort of command staff, is communicate with your partner, because you don't know what's going on, and that could end up leading to somebody getting hurt because of a lack of communication.
These
Come on,
handcuffs.
put
Let's
your hand
stop
down.
right now.
there we go. Oh,
Hand down. Well done.
Okay, so you heard this officer, the male standing in the middle. You heard him say, "Take him to the ground." That's after it's already been decided that he's going to the ground. Look at how claustrophobic this area is. I like the female officer, because she's in a lot of these videos, and you can tell she de-escalates people and communicates very well with people. And there's a lot of good content from the jails TV show on her, and her interactions, and I like her a lot. And this is not to discredit her at all, but the male officer did not communicate to her that he was going to the ground. And even in these very quick, because this is me breaking down 5 seconds or less, you've got to be able to, I'm going to the ground, or taking him down, we're taking him down, let's go to the ground, something like that. Get that out so that your partner knows what's going on, because you kind of see her get whipped around.
Down.
Right now.
there we go. Oh,
Hand down. Well done.
So let's watch this at like half speed. So he's decided, committed, maybe bonked the prisoner's head on the wall. You can see her kind of get flung around as soon as he actually dumps him. Goes down to the ground, and this awkward situation, she gets pulled down because she's attached and he's attached, and they're all swinging in one big circle of a direction. You could have performed a different type of maneuver, a seatbelt takedown, something like that, where that would be single party and the other party would know to get out of the way. But she could have gotten pulled into that medical cabinet right there, or the trash can, or those milk crates. And now you land on the ground with this prisoner in kind of a spooning position. But if I remember correctly, this officer hops up and gets positive control, and she re-engages, and it ends up coming out very well. Obviously, these guys have worked together for a while because they kind of know how each other operate. She falls on top of him. He gets up, gets sprawled out. You can see him kick his legs out and get that arm sucked in close to his chest so the prisoner doesn't suck him in. Very well done. Bad situation, but handled well.
I got it. Wait,
You like that?
Yeah, like,
got her like
Comments probably weren't needed, but
horny.
I gotta get out.
I'm getting
you can hear her saying, I gotta get out, I gotta get out, because she's probably trapped because of the way she fell on him. I gotta get out. Her arm is probably trapped underneath him.
horny.
Oh,
Okay, I'm getting horny. Wait.
like, okay, we're good.
Okay, just
Prisoners
go ahead, put him in
making
cuffs. Go ahead, put him in cuffs.
I don't
Inappropriate
have another uniform
comments.
to change
We got
into.
in. Put him in cuffs.
And then she's worried about her uniform.
I quit. I give.
Okay.
You win. I lose. I
Camera on.
All right.
Okay, so this female officer comes in, says camera on. That's really good because these guys probably aren't used to having a camera crew there 100% of the time, I would hope. And so when they come in with that handheld camera to be able to record the incident from a first person perspective, that officer or that deputy should say camera on, so everybody knows that there is a recording going on, so they know to not say anything dumb. Effectively is what she's saying. Be careful what you say. Camera's on. You're being recorded now.
I don't mind. It's just it pissed me off because I didn't do nothing.
That was disgusting. I got dirt and grime.
The major criticism I would have here is she completely disengaged, took her gloves off, and is worried about her uniform. Well, they've still got a prisoner on the ground who is just combative. I understand there's a camera crew, and she was probably given direction to explain what's going on to the camera crew, but that seems kind of off to me.
Grime all over me.
Keep talking.
While Officer Barjan was trying to put chains on him, he kept turning away from us. He clenched up his fist and he tried to turn into Officer Barjan. So Barjan put him in a reverse wrist lock, and then that's when we tried to take him to the ground. He was trying to fight us the entire time.
Okay, you could hear her kind of explain what I explained from the beginning, that reverse wrist lock. Get him swept around. It was handled very well, but you can see how kind of hectic this little situation is here with those milk crates and the trash can and the prisoner seating right there. If it was a busy night, there would be prisoners sitting right there on top of you effectively during the course of this incident. But they handled it very well. They reacted to each other. The biggest thing I would say is communication, especially in those use of force scenarios.
We're gonna put him into the restraint chair.
Of course, everybody in Las Vegas gets a restraint chair. See, now she's putting gloves back on, and that's kind of why I said don't disengage.
It ain't deputy, but there's no reason why I should have been even arrested tonight. I didn't do nothing.
We don't know why you were arrested.
Well,
We're inside here. We didn't have nothing to do with that.
I just don't have another uniform to change into.
Third time she said that.
all of a sudden,
Singing to cards and dancing as they pass by.
So he was actually happy already.
He was happy
He was
before
happy
met
until he
you.
met me. This is our third time meeting today.
You have that effect on people, though.
I assume this is the arresting officer.
I do.
I think I was walking down the
Singing and dancing to the cars and
I
everything
always
like that.
do that.
Okay, well, I don't know. I wasn't out
Heck
there.
yeah.
That's just what he
Okay,
said.
you want to hear a song?
Okay, but
what
what
do you
I
want to hear?
I don't want to hear nothing. You're where I want you to be right now.
Lay. Lay your grouse, my big brass bed.
Mhm.
Stay later, stay.
Okay, a little bit later, I think there is a catch back up with this guy. Okay, here we go.
Hey, how you feeling?
All right, how are you?
Good.
How you doing, ma'am?
Good, sir.
I'm trying to be good.
Yeah,
You'll see this happen a lot with these habitually drunk individuals, the drunkards, the repeat offenders, the people who are potentially suffering from mental illness and that's led to their homelessness or something like that. But this guy is completely calm, cool, collected now that he's sobered up. You know, I know I've dealt with that before where guy comes in completely combative and then as soon as he gets sobered up, he is the nicest guy in the world and you can carry a conversation with him and is apologetic even.
gave us a run for our money, huh?
Well,
Little hands-on?
I feel a little better now. I just lost control. You know, when you're living on the streets, you know how much builds
I was right. Homeless.
up inside your body?
Well,
And you gotta have a release.
right.
That was my release.
Okay.
And I took it the wrong way.
Okay. Well, I
I
don't take
shouldn't
it
have done
personal.
it.
It's
But
just-
I did. And I'm sorry. And thank you for your forgiveness.
Well, yeah, your apology is accepted. We take one day at a time in life, right?
I'm gonna have to.
All right, man.
What the hell I can do, brother?
All right,
Hang in
sir.
there.
Sit tight.
I will. Love you. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
That's a good way to end it. All right. Thanks. Love you. Love you too. Yeah, sometimes it just happens that way. Oh man, what a good guy. What a good guy.